we got on here? No way. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. On today's adventure, I'm going to be hitting an old spot I used to hit back in the day. I'm gonna have a card in the video. All you gotta do is click the little notification when it pops up at the top corner. It'll take you to my first video here. We found a lot of stuff here. I mean, tons and tons of scrap metal, guys. And the water actually looks a little bit lower than normal. So with that being said, guys, let's get the magnets out the back of the truck and do some magnet fishing. And before we get over there, guys, if you guys would like to pick up any gear, it's gonna be over at KratosMagnetics.com. It's gonna be linked down below in the description, along with my discount code DANNY12 for 12% off. With that being said, let's head over to the bridge. Guys, and as you can see, I have to park on a secluded back street. That's actually a dead end. This spot used to be a dumping ground. This ditch used to be filled all the way. This used to be all weeds. They're taking really good care of it. They actually cleaned out all the trash in the ditch right here. As you can see right there, there's a lot of tires they pulled out, guys. So I'm glad whoever bought this area is taking care of this. But with that being said, guys, we're gonna head over there to the bridge and do some magnet fishing. All right, guys, so this is the bridge we're gonna be fishing today. It's actually right by this old railroad bridge. The water is very low, as you can see. It looks like we actually had a magnet fisher down there. They found a tire and a tailgate, which is a very good sign that we're gonna find lots of stuff here. And I actually wanna head down there and fish from the shore to start it off, and then we'll head back up here, fish from the bridge. Can't really tell where I'm at. Set the bucket down. Looks like we're coming up on the edge. Oh! A big drop down. Oh yeah, look at all this metal I can see just sitting over here. We're actually right down by the tailgate in that. Look at this. There's like a whole tailgate and a whole like car rim right there. It's insane. And the magnet we're gonna be using today is the Titan 2.0 from Kratos Magnetics, guys. I have a little bit of dirt on there, but once it gets wet, it'll be easier to get off. It's like really compacted on there. So with that being said, let's throw out there and see what we can find. So I actually didn't want to do too much pulling up the bridge. So we're down here on the shore today, guys. Looks like we got a couple things already. We got some nails. Whatever this weird looking thing is, I have no clue what this is, guys. If you guys know what this is, please let me know. What's in the bucket? Got a nail, pretty big one at that. A bolt, not too bad. Just lots of scrap. Let's go ahead and chuck it out that way. We are pulling in. I feel a couple connections, nothing too crazy. Oh, look at this. We picked up a bicycle like hub right there in the mud. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty old. And then we got lots of sheet metal and some rocks. Not bad. Threw more out there towards the middle. We're pulling in now. Haven't got anything crazy yet. Had a good connection right there. Really hard to tell what you get here because I don't really do shore fishing, so I'm not really an expert on what it feels like when you actually are dragging something and when you just get stuck. I think I'm just stuck on some rocks right now, but we're pulling in. Okay, so we got a couple things on here. We got a lovely bolt right there. Throw it in the bucket. We got a washer, a square one at that. And whatever this is, I have no clue what that is. If you guys know what that is, please let me know. And then just lots of rocks and nails. Not bad. If you guys know any places that have really good shore fishing or wall fishing, please let me know so I can get better at this. Like I said, fishing from a shore where there's lots of rocks on the bottom of the river is very different from fishing from the bridge where it kind of pulls over all them rocks. Like I keep getting stuck and I'm getting kind of scared. I don't know if I should keep fishing here or what, but like right there, there's something. Well, we're pulling in. See if we got anything. We're getting something on every throw though. If it's a bolt to a nail to a random piece of metal, we're getting something every throw. We threw kind of out that way. Looks like there used to be like an old bridge right here, maybe a train bridge or a normal bridge. I'm not too sure, but we have a train bridge back there. Anytime I've ever fished off of this bridge right here to the right of me, I've always just got rebar and heavy metal. Oh, see, like this is kind of scary when you get stuff like that. Very, very scary, honestly. Looks like the water went down a little bit though. I would not know. I have not been fishing in this area recently. All right, looks like we got some stuff on here. So, okay. Looks like we got one piece of rebar. Make a big pile right there. 2 pieces of rebar. Yeah, you can definitely tell that one's rebar. Oh, caught that. Whatever that is, that's pretty weird. Caught in the bucket. Another square bolt. Definitely off of that old bridge that used to be there. And just lots of randomness on there. Rocks and scraps. So I either got something big or I keep hitting rocks. I can't tell. Like I said, it's very hard to tell whether or not you got something or you're dragging something or you're just knocking rocks over. Looks like I was just flipping rocks like I just did right there on the shore. I did get some nails and just lots of sheet metal though. Let's go ahead and throw it in the bucket. Let's go ahead and toss more out this way. I really don't know which way this current's flowing. It's been flowing that way, then this way. I'm just really lost right now. Never seen a current flow both ways in such a short amount of time. Normally you'll come here one day, go back another day. It might be switched up a little bit, but man, this current's going every direction right now. It's probably because it's so low. Like I said, I feel like I got something, but it's so hard to tell. I think I need to do more fishing from the shores, guys. It just sucks because there's so many gnats in the summertime and so many bugs. Then you got to go through stuff like this. So tall, so nasty. You guys seen. It's just a pain in the butt. So we're pulling in. What do we got on here? No way, we just got part of a gun. Holy cow, that is old. That is a shotgun right there. Wow. I don't know if you guys can tell, but that is a shotgun. There's the trigger. It's like the framing of it. There's gonna be no numbers on here. Holy cow, guys, we haven't even been here 5 minutes and we already found a gun. Who knows what else we're gonna find here. That is insane. This has to be hands down the oldest shotgun I've ever seen, guys. Like, there's barely any triggers that. I'm just amazed that we found this already, guys. Like I said, we have only been here probably 5-10 minutes and we already found a gun. Well, at least part of a gun. All right, guys, so we also have a bolt on there. Throw that in the bucket. Big piece of wire. Throw that in that big pile. What looks to be like a weird washer. I've never seen one like that. Throw that in the bucket. What is this? Piece of sheet metal. It just looks like nails and sheet metal. We're gonna throw all this in the bucket. Feels like I'm pulling something already. Like I said, when you pull from bridges though, you don't really move the rocks. You kind of just go over them and it knocks a lot of your stuff off. With this, at least you're moving rocks around. So you have a chance of getting new stuff if it's buried underneath all that. Whew. About fell over right there. It's nuts though. We already found a gun, guys. It's insane. All right, so we got rebar right here. Oh, I just ripped that rebar out the ground. We're gonna make a pile right here, I guess, too. All right, let's walk over here where I have more room to stand. It looks like we got like a spring on there. No clue what that is. I'll take it though. Again, I have no clue what this is. Kind of looks like a wishbone. Oh! That's what that looks like to me. I have no clue. If you guys know what that is, please let me know in the comments below. Add it to the bucket. And then we got this weird contraption. I have no clue if that's all one piece of metal or if that's just stuck to it, but it looks maybe like a piece to like a motorcycle frame. I have no clue. We'll add it to the bucket though. And lots of scraps on there. So I'm dragging something in. I think it might have popped off like 5, 6, 7 feet off the shore. We're still pulling in though. We might have it. We got some stuff on here. So we got something silver right there. Looks like a lug nut, an old one. Not bad, I'll take it. We got some nastiness. Whatever that is. This weird looking piece of metal. Just lots of really random sheet metal on there, guys. And another square bolt. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of sheet metal out of here today. Oh, we definitely stuck something right there. Wasn't that far off the shore either. Looks like just a piece of rebar. Yeah. If I can get it off. We got a piece of rebar. Add it to the pile. Little piece of like bolt. Actually, yeah, that's a bolt or a nail. And then just lots of little scrap metal and nails. We about got a full bucket of random stuff, guys. Looks like I'm dragging something though. So that's a good sign. All right, so we are pulling in. We got like a big old bolt to an old bridge. Some rebar. I can get it off the magnet. Big old piece of rebar. Well, medium size. Some sheet metals. And a big old bolt off the bridge. Not bad. Go ahead and clear all this junk and nails off of here. So many like nails and like scrap metal. Like look at that old nail. That thing is old. It's like rounded on the top. Pretty weird. Never seen one like that ever. Let's see if we got anything on here. All right. So, got sheet metal. Something. Used to be something. So another bolt right there. I don't know if you can tell. Thought that was a trigger to a gun for a minute, but it looks like some weird thing. Some scrap. That's all I see. And then it looks like another bolt or cap to a pipe right there. Not bad. Let's go ahead and get all this garbage off the magnet, guys. It's like a full magnet every time we throw out here. Let's see what we got on here. So we got this little washer and just some scrap. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw it out that way as far as I can. After I get it unwrapped from my foot. So we threw it out that way. I'm gonna pick up the rope and we're gonna walk more this way. So we're pulling in. So let's see what we got on here. Oh, we got an old railroad spike. That thing is old. Not bad. Throw it in our pile over there. Got like a bracket. Nice little bracket there. And some bolts, some nails, some more bolts. And lots of scrap, guys. Not bad. So I'm starting to like this. But I realized it's very scary with your magnet. Because it gets stuck on rocks and that all the time. You have a potential of losing it. What do we got on here? What the heck? Okay, so started off. We have part of a car tire. I've only done that like one other time. That's insane. And it looks like we got a big old spring. I can't tell if it's a spring or what. If you guys know what this goes to, please let me know. I'm very curious. We'll throw it in our big pile. Then we got some rocks and scrap on here. So this is gonna be our last throw from down here because I'm getting bit up by mosquitoes. We're gonna head up to the top and then we are gonna do some fishing from the bridge. That's right, even though we find just rebar here from the bridge, I have a good feeling with this water being low like this that we're gonna find a lot of crazy stuff here. No matter what, if we fish from the shore or from top of the bridge. But with that being said, let's continue pulling this in and see what our last find is from down here. Pulling in, I'm pulling in. Okay, so looks like we just got lots of sheet metal, guys. Not bad. So we just made it up here to the bridge. As you can see, we got the train track right there. We got the magnet, so let's throw off right here by this tree. Hopefully we can find something else crazy. All right, so I'm pulling up. Can't tell what we got on the bottom of the magnet, but some good weight. So, looks like we got a piece of rebar, a rock, a piece of metal that's corroded really bad, a washer, and just like lots of rocks, and then whatever this weird little piece of metal is, and another square washer. Wait a minute, I just realized I've been calling these square washers the whole video. These are square nuts for the bolts. But anyways, just gonna throw right back off, see what else we can find. So we're dipping our magnet. Gonna pull up. What do I got on here? I'm very lost on what this is. Oh, you know what this is? This is an old brake system to a bicycle. The pads are even still on there. Look at that. That's insane. Throw it in the bucket. And we got some scrap and some nails. Nothing too crazy. Throw right off by this tree branch. Go ahead and pull up. What the heck? Why is this so heavy? I have no clue why this is so heavy, but this thing looks a little odd, if you ask me. I think that's a barrel to a gun. But there's sadly no telling if that is or not. So we're just gonna throw it next to the bucket, just in case. And then we'll have a piece of rebar. So we're pulling in. Got some good weight. Pulling up. What the heck do I got on here? Okay, so we got a big chunk of metal right there. Throw that in the bucket. A long slither of metal. That chunk of metal was very heavy. And whatever this is this like an old like squirrely tool or curvy tool? I don't know. I think this is an old curvy tool, guys. I'm not too sure. It looks broke if it is. It's pretty cool though. Another square, like this is a washer this time. And then we got the square nut. I think this is a battery or a magnet because it looks like stuff's sticking to it. Then we got sheet metal and just some scrap. What do I have on here? See something shiny. Whoa, we got part of a spoon, but it's broken, or a knife, some type of utensil. Another square nut, and lots of nails. So we're up over here dipping the magnet up and down. We started on that side and pulled towards this side because we kind of found that piece of that shotgun in the middle. So we're gonna go and pull up. I have no clue what I got, but it looks weird. Okay, I thought that was a grenade, but it's just a sticking to it. It's a bolt. That was scary, guys. I thought that was a flashbang. This was stuck to it like that, and that's all I seen coming up. My heart was pounding before my eyes, guys. You can't tell me from the bottom of the magnet you wouldn't think that's a grenade. That's insane. With that being said, I think we're gonna move to the other side and see if we can't find anything over there, because last time I really came here, I found lots of rebar and a handcuff. We got something on here. What do we got? It's like a piece of sheet metal. Not bad. Looks like we got something on the bottom of our magnet. Oh look, it's one of them like weighted like treble hooks things. I have no clue what you call these, guys. It's for fishing. It has hooks on all sides, but these two sides are broken off, and it is a fishing weight. They're pretty cool, to be honest. All right, guys, our GoPro is starting to die, so I think this is gonna be our last pole. Let's see if we can get anything crazy on this pole. I mean, I'd love to find like a bucket list find. I still have yet to find a sword. Maybe like a very old relic. I've yet to find any like World War II relics that I can keep. So that would be pretty nice. But yeah, we're just gonna keep pulling in, seeing what we can get. It feels like I got some weight on there, but I'm not too sure. Every time I have weight, it's normally just metal, like rebar and scrap. So let's pull up and see what we got. I only see one thing on there, and it's very heavy, so that's not a good sign. Oh, you know what this is? It's a cylinder to a gun, guys. So that means we found 2 gun pieces today. That shotgun piece and a revolver cylinder. All right, guys, so that's gonna wrap up today's video. Today was a great day. I'm actually very happy I did some shore fishing today. I never go on the shores and do fishing like that, and it paid off. We found a piece to a shotgun very quick. I mean, I want to say like 20 minutes, not even probably. And we got lots of scrap metal out the water. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell top, post notifications. Until next time, guys, peace out and have a wonderful day.